Hey everybody, I'm here for a quick video here of, a police encounter. I came across this. It was the Justice for All page that posted this video for Nathan here. Now, I'm going to run through a few things here that, they didn't in the Justice for All video. Some things that need to be said about this incident that should be, said because it's only right. It really is.
Okay, I need your ID.
What's your name?
My name's Officer Strong. My badge number is 3139.
You're on private property here.
I need to see an ID.
And you're on private property.
Yeah, I need your
name.
You were
never
and date of
called.
birth. I need your name and
date
date
you
of
were
birth.
never called.
I'm
You're on
investigating
private
a
property.
burglary. I'm investigating a burglary.
A burglary? What, these units?
Yeah. Yep. You need to prove that you are either renting or you own these storage units.
I don't need to prove anything
yes,
to you.
You do. Because it's a suspicious circumstance.
Okay. Start off. The officer has leeway. The storage facility is open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. It is an open lot unit. People can pull in, people can go to their units, do what they need to do. Officers have that leeway to pull in, look around, and here's the thing. They are allowed to observe obvious signs of criminal activity. Not, walk up and down, check every lock, check every window, check every door, crawl around. They're not allowed to do that, no. They can drive through, look, see if a door is broken, see if a lock is broken, see if there's a cut in a wall or something, see if the door's been pried open. They can check for things like that. This officer pulled up, saw that 2 doors were open, and somebody was there. His first act should have been, "Good evening, sir. I see that you're at this storage unit. Are these 2 units yours?" If the man says yes, the officer can look at the locks, see that they are open and the key is in one lock, and know the person is allowed there because they have the key. Suspicion is dispelled. Move along. Notate. His look, he's got a body cam. His next act is go to the car, fill out a report, made contact, unknown subject, wearing blah blah blah, at unit blah blah blah, and this is what happened. Notate it. He's got video of the guy. He's got description of the guy. He knows the units. Boom. Done. End of it. But he didn't do that. He's like, I'm investigating a burglary. No, you can't just walk up and go, "This is a burglary. I know it's a burglary. Give me your ID." That's not how this works.
You're on private property. You're coming here to tell me that I'm under investigation.
Okay, well, here's another
when
officer.
These are my 2 units. I don't care. I don't care.
Yep.
What you're doing is completely illegal. And if you detain me at all,
what's your name and date of birth?
You guys, I'm not giving you anything.
You're
not
detained
giving
right
you
now.
anything.
You are detained right now.
For what?
Okay.
For what?
I need to see your ID.
I'm not giving.
Yeah, the officer, he's a new hire, apparently, fresh out of the academy. You're detained. I'm detaining you for burglary. I need your name, date of birth. I need your driver's license. I need a semen sample. The cop is an idiot. He went 0 to 120, and the tree wasn't even activated. He just boom, straight to it.
You my ID. I'm not giving you anything, and you don't even have the right to look in here either. And honestly, I would like your name and badge number as well. First of all, this is private property. Private property. He was never called here, and I do actually rent these 2 units. And so he comes here and tells me I need to give him my information. My information.
Problem for you to give me.
He doesn't have to provide any ID. He doesn't have to do any of that. They weren't called there. The doors are open. The locks are unlocked. The key is in one of them. There's nothing these officers can do. They have no legal grounds. Officer Mustachio called it in as a burglary in progress. That's why all the cops show up. That is a false report. He called it in under false pretenses because he didn't know, and that right there is a waste of resources, which is a violation of office policy. The department has a complete policy about this. They can drive through this lot and look left and right and verify that nothing's broken. Officer Dinglehopper and Farva here are now holding him against his will, saying, "Give us your ID, you are a burglar." He's already said that those are his units, and the cop goes, "Prove it." He doesn't have to. He doesn't have to prove it. Just like if a cop showed up outside this house, and I'm outside, even if I just walk out the door, and the officer goes, "Do you live here?" and I say yes, that officer cannot say, "Prove it." I don't have to. I don't have to say that I own it. I can just tell him, leave. They can't be on a property. If somebody tells them to leave a property and they have no reason to be there, they can't be there. These officers, they should know that what they're doing is against policy, and it makes them look really bad.
I don't need to give you fucking anything.
Yes, you do.
I'm not doing anything criminal or wrong. These are my 2 units.
Okay, well, it looks to me like it could be a burglary.
I don't fucking care. First of all, you're...
It looks to me like it could be a burglary. Yes, because burglars, have the key and are sorting things and, putting stuff away.
First of all, you're not even... This is private property. You are not supposed to be patrolling private property. There was no call to come here. You just decided to be an asshole and drive through.
Yeah.
No.
Okay, so
no,
what,
sorry.
You're gonna give me your name and date
wait a
of birth?
second.
I'm
I'm
gonna
not
bring you
giving
to the
you
county
shit.
and
I
get
don't
your
got to give you
fingerprints.
fucking anything. I did nothing wrong.
Just give me 1 second. All right, listen to me.
I did nothing
Hey,
wrong.
Just give me a second, okay? You asked my name. Deputy Schnormer, Blue Earth County Sheriff's Office.
Yeah, that's fine.
2706, okay?
I'm not giving any info. I did nothing
I
wrong.
didn't ask you for any info. I asked you to listen.
Okay, what do you have to say?
Can you do that?
I don't
Can we have a
really need to.
conversation here?
You're both.
You don't have to listen to an officer. You can ignore them completely. What they're saying is, you must listen to us. You must shut up. You must stop talking because we are your bosses. Supreme Court already ruled you don't have to listen to an officer speak unless it is a lawful order that they are giving out, like, stop resisting and stuff like that. That's what it's a mantra. But this cop right here, he's like, stop talking, listen to me. I'm trying to explain why you have to give us an ID. Yes, you have a right as an officer to drive through an open lot, just like officers drive through Walmart. They drive through Walmart, they drive through Target, they go through Kohl's, the parking lot. They're patrolling the neighborhood, they're patrolling the city, they're patrolling the county. They're doing their job. But, big Mama June but, if there is no signs no obvious signs of criminal activity, there's no reason for the officers to be there.
Both on private
Do
property.
you own this
so
private property?
I rent these
Yes
two
or no,
units.
do you own this private property?
Do you?
No, I don't.
So what gives you the right to fucking patrol it?
The fact that we patrol this
Wait,
all
do
the
they
time.
pay you to patrol it?
Is it in Blue Earth County?
It doesn't matter if it's in
Doesn't matter if it's in the county or not. I can't remember. I can't remember the name of it. Can't remember the name of it, but it is a contract. It is a signed contract with either the city, the county, or the state, with a specific department. Like if these are county police officers or they're county sheriffs, they would have a signed contract from the business owner saying that officers can come onto the property, patrol the property, and then handle riffraff. The little Lakeside Plaza here, the police department has a contract with them. The police department can patrol the back lots, front lots, everything. Not only have they had that forever, but it was actually increased because the probation department began renting a unit there. So now they have even more leeway. But just because it's in the county doesn't give them superpowers to go and do things. What gives them the authority is it is a 24-hour storage facility with a pass-through lot. Meaning there is a road on this side and a road on this side, and all the units are going this way, and all the unit streets lead to a road. So people can just pass through at any time. That's what gives them the authority to just drive through and check things.
Blue Earth County. Are you paid to patrol?
Is it in
Are
Blue
you
Earth
paid to patrol private property?
Yes.
No, you're not. That's a fucking lie. You think I'm stupid? I know the laws. You guys are not paid to patrol private property. In fact, you can actually only come on private property if you're factually called because there's an issue.
That's, private property is like a home or something like that. A business such as this with the pass-through lot, no. They can do that. They can go through a Denny's parking lot. They can go through, Ace Hardware's parking lot. They can go through a KFC parking lot and check the business. That is part of their job. That has already been decided on.
You can't come. You cannot come on private property to check if a fucking door is open. No, and if you guys want to go there, I'm going to fucking sue the shit out of this county because I got you both on camera. So you think you're fucking with a guy that doesn't know the laws, who wasn't doing anything wrong, that these are his 2 units. You come in here demanding my ID for what?
I didn't demand anything. I'm just asking you.
I have my fucking door open.
Okay.
And so he's sitting here saying there's an investigation on a burglary?
I don't know anything about that. I'm just trying to get.
No, that's what he
us to a
said.
talking level.
Farva doesn't know what's going on because he rolls up and sees somebody yelling at a cop and instantly thinks, well, that person's in the wrong. My buddy in blue over here, he's in the right. Yeah, you should have been like, officer, what's going on? But he wasn't. The officer literally just turned to him and said, I'm investigating a burglary and this guy won't give me his driver's license. That's all the information he has.
You said I was under an investigation for a burglary. Now you got 4 cops here because my door was open and I wouldn't give you my ID. And I'm not giving any of you my ID. And this is going to be fucking YouTube like you wouldn't fucking believe. I'm going to blow this whole
And it's already all over, like 20 different auditor pages. It is blowing up like crazy. But people aren't actually breaking it down from both points of view. They're just straight to the auditor side.
fucking shit up all over the goddamn county. I'm going to get all of your badge numbers. I'm going to get all your fucking names because I have done nothing wrong except being at my own fucking 2 units. And he came here saying he was investigating a burglary.
So, sir, my name's Brianna.
I don't need to know your name.
That's fine. I'm just letting you know. So we have a lot of complaints of criminal activity.
Yeah, that's fine.
Here. So we do a lot of
Complaints of criminal activity is one thing. You can't automatically assume everybody is a criminal. That is why you have the whole, observe, just judgment calls. You can't just pull up and go, that's burglary. That's burglary. 2 doors are open. That's burglary. No, he pulled up. First thing he should have done, check the locks that are hanging from the little latch. They're open. One has a key in it still. Okay. Sir, are these your units? Yes, they are. Little late. Why so late? None of your fucking business. Okay. Have a good night. That's it. That's all they can legally do. That's all they have legally that they can do. They can't claim that, we're investigating, a burglary. Well, you didn't get a call for a burglary. There's no signs of burglary. And if there's no signs and no call, you can't call it in as a burglary. You went full throttle and then some.
loops through it just to make sure that things aren't awry.
Yeah, so what I do?
So we just wanted to talk to you because normally people only have...
Yeah, my question is, why are officers coming through here patrolling a private property? First of all, who pays you to patrol a private property?
Sometimes we have requests from owners.
Did you have a request tonight?
We don't need a request at this specific time. It's extra.
No, actually, no. Wait a second.
Yeah, she's right. She's right. Extra patrols. It may be private property, but it is still an open business. It is an open business. If this storage facility had gated access, they wouldn't be able to access it without prior authorization. But again, extra patrols, open lot, boom, they can be there. But dipshit Johnny over here, he went way over the line, way over. And she's trying to mop up the mess that he made. And Farva, he didn't even want to listen. He's like, I'm just here for the free cookies.
So you're saying owners can just have cops come in and request private property searches?
The owners...
Yes. Owners can have a signed contract with the city, the state, the local sheriffs, the county sheriffs. It's literally a contract. It's only like 1 page, and it's like business so and so at this property allows officers with such and such department access for extra patrols between hours of blah 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 and blah blah blah. It's the same thing as with the post office. The post office, these police officers don't actually have authority at post offices because that falls under postal police. And when it's under postal police, then that's who they have to call. But if it is an emergency, then these guys can get called. But anytime in between, they'd have to have a signed contract with the federal government and that specific post office to go there. And that's the facts on the matter.
Really? So who pays for that?
We're not searching you.
Who pays? No, who pays for cops to patrol this fucking parking lot?
We're just coming through the
Who
lot to make
pays?
sure-
What taxpayers pay for cops to patrol private parking lots? I'm just curious. Like, who pays for cops to patrol private areas? If it's a private area, cops are only supposed to come if there's a call. There was no calls. He even admitted it. He said He was coming through just doing his local patrolling.
Yes, we
Oh,
absolutely.
wait a second. No, you're not supposed to patrol
We are.
regular
We are. That's our
private
job.
fucking areas.
No.
You guys can bring in, I mean, how many cops do you want to bring in?
When we have
Like, Jesus, we got 1,
when
2,
we have a
3,
high crime
4.
area,
Nate,
5,
man,
6, 7.
you're wrong,
So now
man.
we're on 7 officers here. We're on 7 officers.
because a lot of times when people start to become confrontational,
I'm not becoming confrontational. I just had my door open.
I mean, you're pretty.
He
mad.
became
You're
confrontational.
pretty mad at me right now, which I.
No, I'm not mad at you.
Okay.
But what's going on here is fucking illegal. This shit's totally illegal.
Yeah. You've got 1, 2, 3, and I can't tell if there's another one there, but there's definitely 3 right here.
Totally illegal. All of you are going to get shitstormed by the courts for this. I promise you that. This is illegal as hell.
It's
A
not.
guy at his unit on private property
Okay, sir, you
with
just
no
have to
call,
prove that
with
you have
no
permission to
call.
be-
He doesn't have to prove. Again, dickhead. He doesn't have to prove that it's his unit. You have to prove that it's not. This is the whole, innocent until proven guilty. You can't just go, it's burglary. You're here. It's nighttime. You have 2 doors up. No, that's not how this game is played. Fuck off.
And Young Buck, no fucking call. You just
Okay,
decided to
what's
pull
your
through
name?
here.
What's
I don't
your
need
name?
to tell you my name.
I need to know that you have
I don't need to
permission
tell
be
you
here.
my name.
Okay, if
I don't
you
need to
tell
give
me
you
your name,
in-
We're gonna detain you.
You okay? You need me to tell me
Yeah, we need to know that
my
you have
name
permission
on
to be here.
private property in front of my.
Okay. He can't, if he gives the officer his name, what's the officer going to do with it? The officer's going to run his name for felony warrants and criminal activity and bullshit like that. This retard, this walking fart with ears, this mouth-breathing troglodyte, this marching vagina trampling through mud, doesn't have access to the list of people who own units. He can't be like, hey, I typed you into our computer here and it said that you don't own this unit or you don't rent this unit. He doesn't have access to that information. He'd run the guy's name, run it through the system, check for warrants, check for criminal activity, check for, driver's license and shit like that. That's all he's got access to. He'd run that stuff and then he'd go, thanks for your information. What good did that do? He doesn't have access to it. There's no legal reason to give the name. There's no legal grounds for him to even ask for a name.
Unit? Huh. Okay, this is gonna be a rip.
How do I know
you
it's your
understand?
unit?
You're gonna get fired for this.
How do I know
You
that
will
this
get
is your
fired.
unit, sir?
You will not only get fired.
No.
You,
No, you're.
Blue Earth County will be sued the fucking shit out of for this.
Okay.
This is the shit that goes viral on YouTube. Do you understand?
So what I'd like to do for you, sir? I'd like for us to get out of your hair.
Yeah,
okay?
get out of my
I
hair.
see that you've got the locks unlocked. That looks like.
Get out of my fucking hair then.
I just want to let you know what
Does it look like I'm fucking robbing shit?
I just
Where's
want-
my truck? Where's my shit? This is actually all my stuff.
Perfect. I just want to let you know what we want to do. I don't want to.
What is it that you want to do?
I don't want to get you any more hung up tonight. So what I'm gonna do.
All you have to do is leave. Just send this dick with feet packing, apologize, and say, have a good night. We're sorry that we bothered you. And leave. Don't just keep, well, we just want to get out of your hair. Don't say we want to get out of your hair and then keep talking. Fuck off. Walk away. End the humiliation. End it right there. This is a 17-minute video. 7 minutes in, and she's like, "We just want to get out of your hair. Then go."
we're just going to follow up with the owners tomorrow and make sure that it's your name that's registered on these 2 units, because I don't want somebody to call in tomorrow and report that there's been a
Yeah,
burglary.
well, that's my name on these 2
Okay,
units.
Perfect.
Okay.
I don't need to tell you my name.
Okay, that's totally fine.
You came on the private property.
She's trying to talk to you.
Oh, hey, don't worry. I don't need to worry about it.
Yeah. He's like, just listen to her, then shut up. He's talking just as much. Yeah, Nathan needs to shut his mouth and you know, let her tie her own knot, because she's like, we're gonna check with management and see if your name's on here. And usually when they say something like that, they talk with management and say, yeah, so and so at this unit, they started a huge thing with us, and they're really bad for your business. So what you should do is you should cancel their lease and tell them to get their stuff out. And then that's retaliation, and then that lands the county and the police department with thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars in court fees and stuff. And what the hell was it? That was Fort Benning, Georgia, and Killeen, Texas. Police officers were called to a unit for the people that buy storage units. They were called to these units because the people found something in there, like drugs or something, and because the people bought the storage unit at auction, went digging through, found drugs, contacted the police. Then the police told the storage facility that the people that won the auction found drugs, and then when the people went back the next day to clean out the rest of the unit, the owner of the facility had relocked it with a new lock and said, you're banned from the place because you had drugs. The cops told us the drugs was yours. You're banned. You forfeit the money. And it's like, that's just bad business.
Because what you did is already illegal. All of these fucking people know it. He's already calling his sergeant to find out if it's illegal. And it's all illegal. You guys can bring as many fucking cops down here as you want. I've done nothing aggressive. I've done nothing wrong. You simply pull in here because my door's open. And you assume I'm fucking robbing my own place. And then you ask for my fucking ID on private property when you're not even supposed to patrol this. You know what shitstorm you're fucking up?
Sir,
they already fucking know. No, I'm not fucking wrong, dude.
You are.
I fucking know. And they already know. You can't come on the private property, assume someone's robbing his own fucking place.
I mean, you're so close. It's close to being right. Yes. Officer Mustachio does have a right to drive through this place here, but he doesn't have the right to demand ID if nothing says that this is a burglary. This officer lady, Chickamadoo here, this fucker, said, I can see that your units are both open and the locks are there hanging, and it looks like that one has the key in it. So you obviously own these units. Yes. 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 Go. Leave. Take Dick Beater with you.
Demand his ID, and you're not even paid to patrol this shit.
I didn't assume anything.
And the funny...
I didn't assume anything. Yes, you did. You literally walked up. Give me your ID. I'm investigating this burglary. What burglary? Fuck off.
The thing is, you want to sit here and intimidate me? You think I don't fucking know?
That's not our
I know my laws like you wouldn't fucking believe. You're fucking with the wrong guy. And I promise you, I'm not only going to make this Blue Earth County bullshit go viral with 7 different cops here for no fucking reason. Do I look like I'm out of my fucking mind or something, or doing something wrong? I'm pissed off because you came here and assumed I'm robbing my own 2 fucking units when this place is open 24 fucking hours. So get the fuck out of here, dude.
Compromise, all right?
There's no compromise. You fucked up.
I just need to know
The fuck up. I don't need to tell you anything. So does anyone want anything? Anyone expect anything? Or should you all just get the fuck out of here because you already know that this was a major fuck up by some young newbie?
No, it's like I told you.
You already know.
We do
We just wanted to make sure.
No,
that
make sure fucking what? No one is paid to patrol. No one is paid to, no cops are paid to patrol this fucking lot. Do you understand? No, there is no explanation. Why are you here? Why did he patrol through here? There is no.
Yeah, that it drives me nuts. Would you like us to explain? Would you like us to explain? There is no explanation. Your officer, the new guy, screwed up royally. You are all there because he called in all points bulletin. You know, I need backup. There's a burglary in progress. I have him right here. He called it in as a burglary. And you all showed up and realized he's an idiot. And now you have to do some, officer, kung fu here and try and talk your way out of it and sweet talk it so that you don't get sued.
No answer. The only reason a cop, I already know the laws. The only reason a cop can go on private property is if there is a call for a fucking disturbance.
You are very incorrect
Bullshit.
on that, sir.
So
Very incorrect.
you're saying that cops can just go on private property and just
making sure
ask?
if this is your unit and let's say
It doesn't matter.
wasn't supposed to be
You're
in there,
not
you
paid
could
by
just
the
maybe
public. You're
help
not
you
paid
out.
by the public.
Yeah. This one, well, how would you feel if this was your unit and somebody that just had a key that wasn't supposed to be here showed up and started emptying it? Then that's on me. That would be that's not how this works. You don't get to go and ID everybody and anywhere at any time and then be like, we were just doing it for your safety and to make sure that you had your own stuff. It's like, okay, you come to my house, middle of the night. You see me, and then you go, give me your ID, prove that this is your home, because I want to make sure that you are safe just in case somebody was here that wasn't supposed to be here. Where does that even fucking make sense?
To patrol this lot. You're not paid by the public to patrol this lot. So you don't patrol it. You come here when you're called. What he did was already... No, you're not allowed to patrol it. You're not allowed to patrol it.
Yes,
it's
they
private
are.
property. You can't just go behind their fences and climb the fence to be like, we want to make sure it's secure. You can't do it.
It's open 24/7.
The only reason cops can go onto private property, which is owned by private property, is if they are called for a disturbance. This is a regular fucking patrol. I already know the law. You can't go over to that private property over there, decide to climb the fence and be like, well, we're just checking to make sure everything's safe.
Anybody can drive through here.
No, you can't.
Yes, they can. They just can't enter any of the units.
Any public person can. You're not public. You're a paid entity.
They are public officers. This is a private property with a public throughway. This is 24-hour access. What he's saying is officers are not allowed at Walmart, they're not allowed at Target, they're not allowed at Kohl's, they're not allowed at, Terrible's gas station, they're not allowed at AM/PM, they're not allowed at Safeway, Smith's, Kroger. They're not allowed at any store or business ever. They can't go there because they are cops. Well, you're wrong, dumbass. I'm sorry, man. But Nate, you're an idiot.
You guys aren't supposed to patrol through here unless you're called. This is private.
We're allowed to patrol through.
Cops are not allowed to just go on private property to check shit out. Okay, so if I had a huge acreage out in the country, you're telling me you guys can just go out to my shop?
Your house is not the same as a fucking business, you dickhead.
Check my shit out, look at
Well, there's been
things
previous
just to make
break-ins
sure
here, so we've been
without.
keeping patrols
But
through
it
here
doesn't
to
matter
kind
if
of
there's a
help ensure
previous
the front.
break-in. The only reason you're ever allowed to be on private property is if you're called. Were you called tonight?
Sir, the property
Were
owner
you called tonight?
requests-
It doesn't matter if the
Mankato Public Safety
Okay, so
to
when
do
can
patrols
when
in
can a
this
property
area.
owner request? Does he
At
pay
any
you
time
for
that they
that?
want.
Does he pay you for that?
He doesn't have to. We just do it as
You-
Extra patrols, business patrols, that is covered. That is covered by the authority of the officers. When Junior's dumbass and his daddy were causing all kinds of issues across the street here, they did extra patrols down the street. They checked the property, they checked the house. Officers would show up, they'd go in and check the yard, check everything, because it was a condemned building. And when that weird, crazy guy with the RV parked over there, they did extra patrols and checked on him, too. They can do it. I mean, you can see there's a street right there. There's a street on this side, too. It is a throughway. As the officer said, anybody can drive through here at any time of the day.
Can't do that. That's illegal.
It's not.
Yeah, it is actually illegal.
So
You can't go on private property without a phone call.
Hey, can I just talk for 1 second, okay?
Not really.
Okay, so we have an ongoing call for service with that.
You guys are up shit creek right
The
now.
property owners have asked us due to recent break-ins.
It doesn't fucking matter
routinely
what they
drive
ask
through
you.
here.
It
This is
doesn't
a
matter what
property-
they ask you.
It's just like a house, right? If you have a house and you ask me to walk through your backyard to make sure no one's back there, you're work. We
So,
can do that.
so you guys will work just for me to check my backyard?
If you have
No,
concern about
that's not
your
how it
house,
works.
you're able to-
That's
if
not
you
how
think-
private-
let's say you think somebody broke into
Not
your
how it
house.
fucking works.
If
You
believe
guys are
somebody
fucking
broke
wrong.
into your
You're
house,
fucking lying and you're wrong.
if you believe
And
somebody-
I am going to put this
Sir,
all fucking
sir.
over YouTube. Blue Earth County, 7, 8, well, an 8th guy's coming.
If
Bring
you
them
believe-
all.
If somebody believes that someone broke into their house, correct?
Yep.
They can ask me.
They
to
can
go in
call
there and
you.
make sure nobody's in
Yes,
there.
that's right.
So this is an ongoing
But
situation.
a person cannot call, a private entity can't just say, patrol my lot like I'm paying
Would you
you.
like to speak with the sergeant?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, we got a sergeant coming up.
Perfect. Let's do it. Because you're all wrong.
And there goes
And you're all
baby
gonna
boy
be sent
looking
home,
for a
too.
pat on the back.
She's coming up.
Let's talk to a sergeant. I'm all game for that. Here's the sergeant. They're gonna, all of you are about to get a little schooling lesson on law. Because I'm really fucking good at it.
No, you're probably going to get yelled at. You're probably
You know,
going to get told that you're an
intimidation
idiot.
doesn't really work with me. He sure as hell was. You should have seen the video footage. You should have seen the video footage from fucking earlier. Because he sure as shit was trying to intimidate me.
He said that he heard you yelling, so he wanted to see if he needed
You're
help.
yelling, asking why he's fucking patrolling private property, which is illegal. And if you guys don't know that, you need to fucking get a clue. It's
You need to get a clue, Nate. Come on, man. You're making yourself look like a retard.
illegal. You can only fucking come on it or drive through it if you're called. Period. Fucking private property ain't fucking public. That's why it's called private. There's a separation. This is going to be so fucking great watching you all take the walk of shame for coming in.
It's not a walk of shame if you're proving to everybody here and to the world that you lack common knowledge.
Trying to fuck with a guy that
This guy, he has watched way too many of the audit channels that don't know the law, and he just believes cops have no authority at any place that is a business.
owns these two fucking units with locks open because of that fucking clown over there. How many fucking squads here because of that guy? Gotta start fucking teaching people shit. I'm ready, Sergeant. What do you want to know?
My name is Tiffany.
Tiffany, what's your name and badge number, Tiffany?
3132, dear.
All right. Thank you for calling me, dear. What would you like to know?
Yeah. We're just stopping all. We've had a lot of burglaries in a lot of these units.
Right.
So we're trying to do extra patrol to make sure people's stuff is as safe as we can help with.
That's right.
Okay? And that's all we're
And
trying
then
to do.
and that's great, but you know, this is private property, and I'm not sure why. But Mr. Strong
Sir.
here
Sir,
is no
it's-
wait,
it's
sir,
private.
ma'am. Sorry,
Okay, go ahead.
I'm not sure why Mr. Strong or anyone in the police force of Blue Earth County.
Shut up and listen to her. They can do extra patrols because they were called to do it because of burglaries.
Feels it necessary to patrol private property as you're not paid by the owners of this place to specifically patrol it, and it doesn't matter if they request it. The only way you can come to private property is if you're called.
Actually,
Period.
it's not.
Nope, that's absolutely true.
Okay,
You
well,
can't
you
just
can
go
believe
search
what you
people's
wanna
private
believe, dear.
property.
Okay.
I actually know the law. You
Okay.
cannot go on the private
This is
property unless you're
open-
called.
It is private property, but open
Is this
to
a-
the public, so we can patrol
Okay,
there.
so how is this open to the public? Is there a public street through here? Which
Open to
roadway
the
comes
public,
through
you
here?
don't have to agree
No,
with
wait.
me.
What public roadway comes through here? Can you
Okay,
please
it
explain
is
that
open
to
to
me?
the public, just
Wait,
like
how is
Walmart
it open to the public?
Can I try to explain
Who,
something to you,
how
sir?
does the public pay taxes on this?
That is open. Anyone that wants to can drive
No,
through
no,
there.
actually, that's an entrance to private property.
Yep, and
That's
it's
a
open to the
public
public.
street.
And it's open to the public.
It's not open to the public.
Okay, we don't have to argue. We're going to
I'm not
agree to
arguing.
disagree.
Is Walmart's parking lot open to the public? Yes. Is Target's? Yes. Is Sonic? Yes. Is Wiener Schnitzel? Yes. Is any business parking lot that has no gate, no fence, no nothing, it's just a parking lot with entrances and exits, is it open to public? Yes. Shut the fuck up, Nate.
Is there a fucking street through here?
Okay. Well, we have every right to be here, sir.
Is there a street through here?
You know what? I've already tried to answer this.
I'm just asking,
Okay.
how is this a public
We're going
property?
to agree to disagree.
How is this a...
Do you...
Nope,
is this
Sergeant,
your
how is
unit?
this a public property? How is this...
I've already explained it. If
No,
you
wait,
can't
is there a
understand what
street
I've
through here?
explained,
Is there a street through here?
This is private property. We have access to it, and we
How
have
do
the
you...
right
Who
to
gives
be
you
there.
access to it?
Okay. By
Who
law, we
gives
have
you access? No, by law you don't.
Okay, well, you can agree. You can disagree.
Well, then get your commander.
Okay. I'm as high as it goes tonight. So,
It's not
we're not gonna agree.
there's no street through here.
Okay.
There's no public street. There's no public access.
is there a way
Nothing
to
that the
verify
public
that
pays
this is
for?
yours and you're not
I don't need
burglarizing
I
the
don't
unit?
need to tell you anything. You can actually see that the two locks are open. I mean, clearly, like, these are both mine. I can probably fit a key in and show you,
Do you want to show me? Is
but I'm
that
not going to
back
tell you
there?
anything.
That's fine. Do you want to fit a key
I mean,
in to
I'll
show
tell you
that's
what.
yours?
Just to be nice,
I would appreciate
I'll fit a
it, sir.
key in to show you that I can open and unlock this.
Okay, I would appreciate
All right.
it, sir.
So, bear in mind, and I don't even need to do this. I'm just going to do it because, I don't know, just so you guys don't harass the hell out of me.
Yeah. Dude, you're an idiot. You made yourself look stupid. And you yelled at a bunch of people that, while they were being assholes and stupid, you were the agitating party. You're a moron. You need to learn the actual real laws, not the fake ones that are in your head. No, learn the real laws. You make auditors and stuff look bad. Yeah, I mean, my blood pressure's through the roof because you're too stupid for words.